What's good, everybody? This your boy Mike coming to you from Reality Warpers. Yo, I got a question. Do spiritual topics pique your interest? Do you desire unique conversations? Sit down, calm your mind. Just have a conversation. And after we have a talk, if you feel like you got information of substance, like and subscribe to the channel. And if you know anybody that have like minds, share my content. And together we can warp realities. So without further ado, let's get to the show. On my last series, when I was speaking on the chakra system, the last episode was on the crown chakra. And in that episode, I spoke a little bit about karma. Karma is the universal reaction to your action or non-action in life. Okay? So, everything that you do is recorded by that crown chakra. That recording records every single thing you do, everything you say, every thought, every action, every non-action. So if you didn't take an opportunity or something like that, it records that you didn't take that opportunity. If you fast forwarded through a step, it records that you fast forwarded through that step. If you've ever seen this movie, this Adam Sandler's movie called Click, in that movie, he finds a remote, and I ain't trying to spoil the movie. It's an old movie, so you probably done already seen it. But for those that haven't, it's a movie where Adam Sandler finds a remote, and that remote he's controlling his life. Parts of his life he wants to take a shortcut in, so he fast forwards that part of his life. Okay, certain parts he pauses that part of his life. He do certain things while life is paused, and he able to move and stuff like that. Okay, so but it gets to a point where that remote starts remembering his patterns, and it starts taking him through certain things in life. And sometimes he don't want to fast forward that part of his life, but because he's been memorizing to fast forward that part of his life, it's going to continue to happen whether he wants it to happen or not. Okay, there's signs in all movies, TV shows, video games, all that kind of stuff. There's little signs and hints in these games if you know how to look for the clues. If you know how to look for the clues, if you know how to look for the hints, if you know how to look between the lines, you will see what these TV shows and movies is telling you. Okay? So you record everything that you do in that crown chakra. Okay? All of the life lessons that you've had to learn during that lifetime. Once this body dies, this host, once it's no longer in use, the spirit that's in this host is a ball of energy that's not going to be destroyed. It's going to go somewhere and come back as whatever it needs to come back as in order to learn whatever lesson life have to teach it in this lifetime. But those decisions on what it come back as, what that spirit come back as, comes from also the things that happen in that spirit's life as it lives this life, and all the good, all of the bad, everything that happens in that next life is a result of the past life actions or non-actions. So you build that karma, and that karma is now reacting to you in the next life. Okay? So now you have to learn whatever lessons or get whatever, karma, reap what you sow, whatever you put out there in the universe, you sow it back. that kind of thing. So, in one of my past videos, I said that you can't worry about, things that people go through, the hardship that people go through, because you don't know where they are spiritually in their life. This soul have a life path. It have a certain age of how many times it have been here. Some of these souls, you'll see some kids and stuff, or some very young adults that's very advanced in whatever their skill is, whatever their little hobby is, or whatever. They're very advanced in it. That's because their spirit is older than the body. Their spirit is older than the host. The host is just something that is using to be here. The vibration of that spirit is so high, it needs something to bring it into fruition here in 3D. Okay? Different dimensions and everything. Like, no. But all of the things that you do in this lifetime, once it's recorded, you take that to the next life, and you live your life and you experience the things that you go through life in, because of the karma that you created in past lives. Now, this is the thing. If you consciously understand that, if you consciously catch that, versus living life through, just letting it flow, just letting it go, if you actually take control of your life and start putting more positive energy out into the world. Listen, everybody have a background, everybody have a history. Nobody's here to judge, okay? Because you don't know why that soul was used for whatever purpose it was used for. So many people think that God is all, good and holy and all that kind of stuff. God have a destructive side as well. God have a punishing side as well. And he punished in many different ways. Things happen for certain reasons. Okay. And because of that, again, we can't worry about what everybody else go through. Don't get me wrong. Encourage people, motivate people, give them that energy that they need to, elevate and grow and to keep going, fight through whatever obstacles they supposed to, because you're reaping good karma as you do that. But at the same time, you're helping somebody. You're helping somebody get out of a situation that you probably been in before. You're helping this person, get through whatever their karmic energy is. And by that, if they continue to do the same thing, passing off their help, listen, somebody taught me this, and it helped me in this situation. They grab that good karma, and it just continues to roll. It continues to roll. It starts off small, but that snowball effect, man, it rolls fast. It rolls fast, man. Just think of like a box of matches. One match light, it's gonna a little bit, but once it catch a hold of all, a decent amount of matches, bro, that thing blows up. It blows up quick. So, just, keep putting out good energy. You feel me? Keep putting out, some positive energy, push off that negative energy, things that that's not going to benefit you in your purpose, whatever you're doing in your life. If it's not going to benefit you, and yes, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard sometimes to push people away and to tear away from pleasurable things. But all you are doing is strengthening that mind, strengthening that spirit. And, of course, keeping the body nice. Okay. But by you strengthening that spirit and strengthening that mind, you are taking in that karmic energy and you are taking that to the next life. And who knows, by the next time you catch, the next life, by the next time you catch this, You may catch this information right now. You probably, let's say you, let's say you 40 right now. By the time, and this is the first time you're, getting this type of information, you know, by the time you get a hold of this information in the next lifetime, instead of catching this information by the age of 40, you may catch this information by the age of 30. And then you can start working and, snowballing effect all the way through that lifetime. Collect that karmic energy. Next lifetime after that, you might get this information by the ages of 20. Now all of a sudden, you living a completely different life than what you was living 2, 3 lifetimes ago. Again, you probably didn't even know that your soul had an age. But still, that's why we here to learn. Okay? But anyway, that's what I had on karma. But y'all catch me in the next episode. This have been a 3-part series on working harder, not smarter. Y'all, if you haven't checked out my past 2 episodes, part 1 and part 2 on work harder, not smarter, y'all go check it out because it is amazing. All right. Catch me on the next episode of Reality Warpers. Peace.